Hello, it's Sherry. I just wanted to follow up on the whole topic of judgment, specifically judgment of other people, because as we go through this process, and I know that Gregoria's hit on this, as we stop judging ourselves, we notice that we're judging other people still. And we didn't notice that we were judging other people when we were busy judging ourselves. But as we peel back that layer, the next layer that comes up is, holy shit, I'm actually really judgmental of other people. And so how do we close that gap? How do we stop doing that? The first step, always, always, always mindfulness. Step number two, always, always, always make sure that you remember your control dramas and your hierarchy of needs. What control dramas is this person playing into? What needs do they have that are not being met, if you're able to tell that? That's sometimes a little bit tricky as an outsider to tell, but sometimes it's really easy as an outsider to be like, holy shit, this person really wants to be significant. Or holy shit, this person, it feels so uncertain in every aspect of their life that they really just are not capable of being confident of whatever it is, okay? Now, the other thing that I want to talk about, there are some questions that you can ask yourself when it comes to why you're judging these other people. Is it because I have a really strong opinion or really strong values around this topic or around the things that this person is doing? Is it because I have preconceived notions of how things should go, of how they should act, of something about this situation? Is it because I have experienced this thing, or I have a knowledge of this thing, and I am trying to guide them to a different outcome than I had, or than I know is possible, but they're not willing to listen? Is it because of my values? Do my core values line up with what they're doing? Am I biased? Am I jealous? Is this a case, and this one happens a lot, this one happens an awful lot, where the thing that they are doing that is triggering you into a judgment is actually triggering you because it's something that's pointing back at an aspect of you that you haven't fixed yet, that you haven't acknowledged yet, that you're still struggling with yourself, that you maybe don't like about yourself, and that's what's triggering you. It's entirely possible. It happens more often than we like to admit. So look at all of those things. It could also be something as simple as some personality types just don't get along. And sometimes when that happens, we judge the other person. But should we be judging them? Or should we be looking at why I am struggling to get along with this other personality type? And what can I do to close the gap between us? It's important. It's very important. Part of this growth process is learning to be very much in your love all the time. Okay, you want to be vibrating at love. You don't want to be vibrating down in those negative emotions, judgment, fear, uncertainty, frustration, anger. Blah. Nobody wants to be down there. So don't do it. Okay, vibrate at a higher level that includes things like acceptance, love, joy, gratitude, grace, happiness. When you can learn to vibrate or to be at those higher levels, in those higher places all the time, you're going to be more successful. So use these tools that we talked about when it comes to judgment. Apply them to yourself first. See what comes up when you apply these tools to yourself. I know for myself, when I did this, there were a lot that came up. It was like, holy shit, am I really this judgmental Am I really this mean to other people? And it wasn't on purpose. It was simply that I was overcompensating. It was simply that I didn't feel comfortable as myself, so I didn't allow other people to be comfortable as themselves either. It's a huge piece. As you go through this and as you own this process, you're going to discover more layers. And I encourage you, as you and discover these beautiful layers, not to have judgment about them, but simply to say, that's interesting. Wow, that's interesting. And then explore what it would look like, what it would take for you to let go of that judgment. Okay? Here's the cool feature, the best part of letting go of that judgment. When you let go of your judgment, it makes it easier for other people to like you, and it makes it easier for other people to stop judging you. Isn't that what we all want? I know that's what I want. I don't want to be judged. I want for people to appreciate me. I want for people to understand me. I am always looking to meet people where they are with open hands and say, let's do this. Let's figure this out together. How do we get you to where I am? How do I help you? How do I serve you better? And as I do all of those things, okay, as I implement all of these intentions in my world, and as I create a situation where I am supporting myself and I'm supporting other people to be the best us that we can be, life changes. Life becomes better. Life becomes less stressful, less worrisome, and people do respond appropriately and positively to that invitation because you're inviting people. You're not commanding, you're not pulling, you're not judging them into things. You're simply inviting. And you're saying, here, I have this beautiful thing. It's love. Can we share some? Can we share some today? Okay? So I invite you to consider this as your opportunity today to share some love and to let go of your judgments, to let go of judging yourself, to let go of judging other people, to really open yourself up to the possibilities, the endless, amazing possibilities of love, acceptance, kindness, and absolute gratitude for the world. Have a great day wherever you are. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.